Hi guys, welcome to the AI image generation aspect of this course um, of the module of the AI powered graphic design hustle, right? So remember in the last video we uploaded this design and we told ChatGPT to tell us to give us a prompt for the background, that's number one, and for the image, right? Because AI like ChatGPT or any other AI, right, cannot handle typography very well at this early stage. At least the AI models that are free for everyday ordinary people to use, right? They cannot handle text, they cannot handle um, direct image generation, right? Like that. So what we need to do now is to first of all get the background and the image or the subject. So let's take for example now, you go on Pinterest, right? And you see this particular, let's say you see this particular image, right? It has a phone, and this was achieved using a mock-up, right? There are also mock-ups on Canva that you can use. That's number one. But another thing that you can do is upload this to ChatGPT and tell it to generate something like this, right? And tell it to make sure that this particular place the logo is blank, so that you will be the one to fill in the logo, and it will do that for you. But all you need to do, make sure that you do not allow ChatGPT to do your typography or your text and your alignment for you. It is very important. Why do I say so? Right? ChatGPT does not fully understand the design principles like human beings, right? In order for you to design for human beings, right, you need to be able to, you need to be able to arrange the text, align, and follow all those design principles that will enable your designs to come out very well, for it to be readable and all. Okay, let's take for example now, right? We have these two copied, right? Let's use the first one now. There is a website that we are going to use, right? One of my favorite websites for generating images. It is free as of the time of making this video. I don't know whether they will make it paid, but that is ImageFX, right? The URL is labs.google /fx/tools/image -fx, right? It is a Google model, right? Like how we have Nano Banana. Nano Banana is another great tool. I think we are also going to use Nano Banana. I think Nano Banana is from Gemini, right? So let's see, gemini.google.com. Yes, so Nano Banana is from Gemini. We are also going to be trying that out. But let's first of all use ImageFX, right? So we have let's copy our prompt that ChatGPT gave to us, Ctrl C, and then we'll go to ImageFX. We paste it, but you don't click create yet. Now if you scroll down to ImageFX, right, you can see best quality, right? You can see the aspect ratio. Now for any social media flyer, their resolutions, I will do let me write it down so that I don't forget. I will do a resolution sheet for various social media platforms, and I'll share it in the course so that you'll be able to know the various dimensions for various social media designs for various platforms. So a resolution sheet for social media designs, right? All right. So after I've pasted it, we do a square aspect ratio. Now the resolution for most social media is 1080 by 1080, right? That's like the square resolution. Now what we are going to do is that we are all set and we'll click create. Let us see what ImageFX comes up with, right? If ImageFX doesn't give us what we want, there is an alternative. Okay, you can see now that what it has given to us, right? So you see this image that we gave to it is not exactly what it gave to us, right? Now if you examine this image, right, we can see some patterns here. You can see like a circle here, right? You can see somewhat like a circle here. We can see another big circle behind all the images, or behind everything here. That is to say, we can as well make use of this. We can as well recreate this on Canva, right? If this is not doing what we want, right? But let's take for example now Canva now, or ImageFX doesn't give us the exact thing that we want. What we can do is to come to Pinterest, right? And then we still search again. We come here and we search for blue social media design background. Remember, we are not here to copy it at exactly as it is, right? But we are here to get something similar. I can already start seeing something similar that would be good for our design. We can see this, right? This will be good. What we can do is to copy this. We download this, right? Take it to ChatGPT again, because if you use some of those images like that, some of them are subject to copyright, so you might get into trouble for using them like that. So once it is uploaded, tell ChatGPT, give me a prompt to recreate this image. Make it look similar. Then wait for it. So now what we can tell it to do is now make the prompt suitable for ImageFX. Now every chat model knows each other, right? So it can actually give you, so let's take for example now, okay, it says now we can copy this, Ctrl+C, and paste it here, and then we'll click create. Then we'll wait for it to actually give us what we want, right? I don't know why it's taking too much time. Okay, but you can see that it did not give us exactly what we want, but it is close to. It gave us something pretty close to what we want, right? So we can still make use of something like this. So we can download this one. Just download it, so that, because you can see now that we have something similar. It is not exactly. The only difference between this one and what ChatGPT gave us is that this one has blur. There has been blur applied on it, right? So we can do that also in Canva. We're going to be doing that in the next video, right? Now that we've gotten our background, let us copy our image prompt, right, of the African lady. Then we come here and we paste it. Since we also want square, then we'll click create, and let's see what ImageFX does for us. Now you can see that ImageFX is giving us something that is ImageFX is giving us something that is cartoonish, right? Now we'll go back to ChatGPT, right, and tell it, we'll paste in the prompt that it has given to us, put it in double quoted, we'll put it in double quotes, right? And then we'll tell it to, we'll say, give me this prompt for ImageFX, but make the image ultra realistic. Excuse me. So we now copy this, that's giving us this, we copy it, take it back to ImageFX, and we replace it. Let's see what ImageFX does. Okay, ImageFX is telling us that it cannot do it. Now we can move to the next. If it doesn't know how to do it, or it is finding it hard to do, it means there's something wrong with the prompt, right? Now if there's something wrong with the prompt, that means we also now need to manually check the prompt and see that everything is working well. So you see, ultra realistic image of a young African woman with dark skin and long straight hair, smiling warmly. She's wearing a stylish red blouse and holding a tablet with both hands while looking at the screen. Professional studio light, sharp details, natural skin tone, realistic expressions, modern and trustworthy. I will go back to ChatGPT, tell it to simplify this prompt. So it has given us another version. Let's see if ImageFX will be able to carry this out. So you see, it has given us something, but this is not exactly what we want, right? This is not exactly what we want. Now let's see, let's remove this last part and keep tweaking it. We keep tweaking it until we get the exact thing that we are actually looking for. That is when we can now say, okay, this is what we want to do. Because AI is not advanced yet. It has not been used that much, right? So it hardly ever knows what to do at a certain point in time, right? So let's say change it to image. So you can actually see below telling you that FX tool can make mistakes, so double check them. Now you can see that it's giving us something close. You can see this one is very, very realistic. You can see the fingers are realistic, the red blouse and everything. And something here, it gives us the opportunity to be able to remove the background of this image, right? Some of you might be saying, oh, I don't have Photoshop, how do I do this and do this and do? Don't worry, we are going to do all of that. Now let us download the image, right? But first of all, the lady on this flyer, was she putting on a red blouse? Yes, she was, right? So AI has helped us to actually get the exact image that we are looking for, right? So now what we can do again is to come to Gemini, right? Come to Google's Nano Banana, the new Nano Banana model, right? And then we'll click on create image. We upload our image, we upload our just downloaded file from ImageFX, and we tell it to edit this image and make it more realistic, right? Make it more realistic with the subject in front of a white background. Make sure the image is professional and well lit, as if taken in as if taken by a professional a professional, okay, let's say a professional portrait photographer with 10 years experience. Then we give you the last command: leave out or keep all other details as is. Then we enter. Right? So we wait for it to do its magic. It will work, generate us, and then it will give us a good image. Let's see what it does. Okay, it just changed the background, right? So it didn't do much of it, but for me, I feel this is okay. But I just wanted to let you know how Nano Banana works. It's also a good AI model for you to use for your design work. Or we can tell it to change the color of the blouse to blue. Let's try that. Let's see what it comes up with. I think blue would go well with our blue. Fine, this is fantastic. Now let us just, you can see all the details here, right? Now let us download it. Download the full size. Here you might just see the preview, right? But it is the full size that we're going to download. Now that we have our image, we have our background, it is now left for us to move on to the main thing, knowing the Canva interface and all the fundamentals that we need to make our design come to fruition, right? So I'll catch you guys in the next video as we progress forward.